Hey there everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michael and this is Happy Ghost Reacts. Today I'll be continuing my Attack on Titan reaction series with Season 4 Episode 23 called Sunset. Last episode we had quite an epic series of events. We had Gabby get her redemption for, as far as you could say redemption. We kind of had this complete understanding with the devils, like the devils inside of us, and coming to some sort of, like, I suppose, realization about the cycle amongst them. And it was just a very wholesome moment, especially her seeing Sasha in the act that Gabby did, and it was just a very wholesome moment. Though obviously it was very upsetting because the Titan, of course, that was chasing after her was Niles, and so a very epic moment. Sad that that was the Titan that did it. But then we had, a whole epic moment where we just kind of flashed back to like season 1 vibes. We had the season 2 music, I believe, is the first time that we heard it. I know that everybody was super pumped about it when it was playing, and I was too. I personally remember it from the season 2 finale. But yeah, it's just very, very good. Killing Titans with the Thunder Spears was super cool. The way they did the send-off with Pixies was super cool. It kind of gave them like a salute. Thank you for all you've done, and now may you rest in peace and not have to be a pure Titan. And it was just a very good moment. Yelena seems to kind of just be in awe and completely uncertain of what to do. She almost let herself die, if not saved by Mikasa. And I wonder how she's going to react. She's obviously going to have some sort of reaction. Zeke's got to be dead. Zeke had to have died when Eren turned. There's really no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I don't think that he would have survived, even if he did transform, because he was right next to the wall, and there's a solid chance either he was killed by Eren's transformation or a Colossal Titan. One of the two. But I'm excited to see more of Eren's new form. Obviously, they haven't shown us it besides the initial transformation for a reason, and I cannot wait till we, get to see that weird, I don't even know what to call it, in action. It's just, the founding Titan, I guess, for lack of a better term. But I'm excited also. I believe that we're gonna go through the workings of this whole Connie mother thing. Obviously it's not gonna happen. I still am 100% certain that Falco will be transforming at some point and helping us fight against the Colossal Titans. And I'm excited about that. And obviously Annie's back in the mix. How is she going to wind up back in the actual mix? Like actual part of the story? Who's she going to run into first after all these years? I'm really excited to see her initial reaction to the world that she left and the world she came back to. It's just a very fascinating thing, seeing as she's been stuck in her little shell and essentially just time traveled however many years it's been. So I guess without any further ado, let's jump into this. I know there is a post-credit scene. People told me about it. So let's jump in. Let's go. There's gonna be a lot of like what's the word I'm looking for? Friendly fire, accidental casualties. Of course, those Colossal Titans. It's crazy, but arguments can be made like that, and it's just how it is, man. It's just how it is. This must be where they run into Annie, because they're at the building that she's being kept in. Oh, Annie's left her area. Well, she ain't even trying to hide. She's just sitting there. Oh, this is the Annie that we all missed. Damn! Oh! Of course. Damn, Annie! Yeah, she really does have the upper hand with that, though. Uh-oh. Oh, of course, they're transitioning to the opening right now. Ah, things are getting tense. But I'm so happy Annie's back. This is gonna be exciting. Ah, well, she didn't say anything. So she was able to actually listen? Wow, that's a long time. Wow, that sucks. Oh, she's just in the loop. Okay, that's crazy. Oh, so she did actually hear it. Okay. Yeah. Casualties, man, this sucks. And that's true, cleaning up after her back in season 1, that's right. It's unfortunate, they were just kids though. Man, a messed up world. Messed up world. Damn. Oh. Oh. Wow, he just picked up a child that day and was like, I am now a dad. Oh, I guess maybe not entirely. Oh, well, you know. Never mind. Hey man, karma's a bitch. Wow, you don't even get the satisfaction. Wow. Until then. Oh yes, we saw this. This was the season 1 finale thing, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, this was what she was seeing right before she... Yeah. Right before she froze herself into crystal, or, froze herself. Yeah, I guess you gotta respect that. Can't, everybody had their own motives, and it was a very messed up situation. I mean, if everybody's saying the same thing. Oh boy. Oh my god. Well, this is going to be the doom of them all. What happened?
お母さんを人間に戻すことを諦めろって言うの。言うよ。
Fair enough. Fair enough.
7つの巨人の継承をかけた問題が消えるわけじゃないから。最悪なのはこの巨人の力をめぐって争い続けた2000年の歴史を繰り返
Very
すこと。
true.
この小さい島の中で
Yeah, a much more controlled situation then.
とにかく今できるだけのことをしなくちゃ。こじんまりした今後の人類史に大きく影響。
So many moments in the show have impacted humanity's future, and this has got to be the biggest one.
言ってくる。
Well, I'm sure he'll be successful.
私はどうしたらいいの？ジャンの手助けをしなよ。少しは自分で考えて。エレンのことどうするの？わからないよ。それにどうしようもないだろ。ハンジさんと兵長は殺されたかもしれないし、フロックたちが僕らにも銃口を向けるかもしれない。それに兄が復活したかもしれない。もう兵団の指揮系統は機能してない。無秩序だ。そうだ。ヒストリアも
There's so much to think about and worry about. Armin's cracking.
もうどうしようもないエレンのことなんか考える余裕はないよ。それくらいわかるだろ。
Damn, he just blew up. Now he's gonna apologize.
ごめん。
Now she is.
エルヴィン団長がこの場にいたらこんな無様に当たり散らしたりしなかったのにね。
You know, rightfully so.
答えが出た。
Armin, it's okay to snap in this
生き返るべ
situation.
きだったのは僕じゃなかった。
That's not true at all. Nuh-uh. I won't accept that. I feel like either one would have led us different paths, of course, but it's too hard to say which one was the better choice.
ミア、元気でね。
That means a lot.
私の本当の名前ガビっていうの。え？ガビって変。ミアの方がいいよ。じゃあね。
Oh, wholesome send off.
ガビ。
But I love that the ambient noise in the background as you just hear the colossal titans marching. Oh! Oh, this must be the gunshot. The gunshot that they heard earlier.
ジークを利用し、始祖の力をエレンが掌握する計画だ。
Damn.
俺は仲間を集め、エレンの手助けをし、計画は今日達成された。
That's crazy. He told him everything?
それでも、この島でエルディア帝国のために力を貸してくれる者がいるなら、声を上げよう。我々は歓迎し、エルディア人として迎える。ふざけるな、クソ野郎。誰がお前なんかに。
Oh, damn, I saw that coming though.
屈することなく義勇兵の誇りを貫いた。でも誇りに死ぬことはない。いいじゃないか、屈したって。こんな死に方するより生きてた方が。
Isn't the irony of this situation that the cycle continues? We still have people who are thought of as less than? Like it isn't an equal society?
さっきの質問だが、俺はエレンの代弁者だ。エレンが島の外の問題を完全解決するなら、俺も島の中の遺恨を完全に消し去る。とにかく、俺たちは4年前、あの地獄を生き残ってようやくこれを手にしたんだ。これが何かわかるか？自由だよ。もうお前らは戦わなくていい。好きに生きていい。
Isn't that like, wasn't that his original goal before he changed his mind and then joined the scouts?
だからもう昔のジャンに戻れよ。いい加減でムカつく生意気な野郎に。なんだとお
Man,
前。
this is wild.
リヴァイ兵士長とハンジ団長はどうしたの？
ああ、残念ながらジークに殺された。
So he's lying. He's lying. Of course.
助けてもらってありがたいんですが、ずっと北に進んでますよね。ほら、夕日があっちに。
So now he's awake. Oh no.
兵士だからそのくらいのことをやって当然だ。そうだな。俺は兵士になった。
ゴニ
Oh.
みんなを守る立派な兵士になっておくれ。
His own mother's gonna be the reason he doesn't feed it to mom now? Maybe? Come on. We aren't feeding Falco. I know that much.
お兄さんがいい人でよかった。でも、なんとかして南に戻らなきゃ。
Oh, this is awkward.
それに、コニーさん、俺はどこかで見たことある気がするんだけど、コニーさんが俺を知らないなら気のせいか。
Well, this is just a whole situation we got going on. And oh, okay, here's the post credit.
速度から考えると撤退戦はあのままマーレに戻るようですね。地ならしの発動を見て我々マーレ軍の生存を絶望視したのでしょうか。
いや、賢明だ。これでいち早く本国に事態を知らせることができる。あれに踏み潰されるまで待つよりずっといい。
しかしもうこれではなすすべがありません。
Yeah, I don't really know what a plan is to handle this.
ない。ただ、最後までみっともなくも
アジ
までだ。
Anji! Anji! Whoa!
食べないで。こちらには何の武器もありません。え、あっちに誰かいる？ご安心ください。あれは人知
Levi!
死に損ないです。
Oh, that's the post-credit scene. No, no, nope, nope. Can't see the preview. Not at all. Well, another fantastic episode of Attack on Titan checked off the list. That was really good. I liked how we got to see the perspective of Annie and understand what she's been going through these past years in the crystal, and she's been aware. She's when nobody was around, she had just had nothing, and when people were around speaking, that was her, form of entertainment for all those years, which is very, very sad. That must have been a long 4 years. But that basically has kept her up to speed, and now she even knows what Aaron's up to because she did get the dream vision thing, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, now she's back in the mix with Hitch. Those both of them are heading somewhere. I'm not exactly sure their end goal. I don't remember what they said, but they're riding on horse, so they're heading somewhere. Then I don't know what happened to Annie's dad. We had that transition where he started to, rage out against the Marleyans, and then a gunshot happened, which happened to be the one that Flock shot at the volunteer's hand with the transition. And then we got Shadis, however you say his name, that whole speech to the youngins. And it was a very good one, very, it made a whole lot of sense, and I'm glad that conversation happened. Then we also had a moment with Gabby and Kaya, and them saying goodbye, them kind of having another moment with especially how their history was and has been since they met. It's a very wholesome, I suppose, conclusion to their friendship, or at least for now, whatever you want to call it. Don't know if they'd ever see each other again or whatever the case may be, but it was still, a very good moment. Then there was Armin and Mikasa's conversation where Armin, was overloaded with thoughts and thinking about the world, which makes a whole lot of sense because the world's ending and there's a whole lot of people to think about and worry about in situations and all that. And that's kind of what the point of that was Mikasa asking what to do. And Armin's like, I don't know. I have too much to think about. I don't have any answers. And I don't believe that him saying that Erwin should have been chosen over him is accurate. I still believe that it really was like a coin flip situation. Obviously, both of them would have led us two different paths. I'm sure that if Erwin was the Colossal Titan, a lot more shit would have happened. Because I don't think Erwin would have been as passive with the Colossal Titan as Armin is, especially after learning what was in the basement. Uh, I'm not exactly sure what would have happened. Obviously, there only is speculation, but I don't believe that Armin saying what he said is true. There's two different ways to handle the situation, and you can argue that either one was better, whether it be Armin or Erwin, whatever they would have been. Um, but I also liked learning about like the Annie backstory between her and her father figure, and how that happened, and just the promise that we saw at the end of season one in the finale, where he said you come home. She said she promises, but then knowing that, it kind of makes this almost this bittersweet moment in a way. I'm just very curious to see where this goes because there's a lot of stuff going on, and obviously we had the Falco and Connie riding on the horse. It's kind of a whole mess of a situation. I'm very curious how that's going to pan out. And then the post-credit scene, we got to see where Peak and Magath are talking about a plan. Anja shows up with Levi, and then boom, we're done. So that means we're finally going to start getting some more answers on Hanji and Levi and where they are at well, at least know where they're at now. You know, I think they're going to be a part of the episodes now, which I'm happy about. I've been missing them. Obviously, I believe Levi's just out of commission for the rest of the show. I don't really see him being able to contribute anything to the current situation with how injured he is. So, yeah, I'm excited to see where this goes, where Annie comes into play here, where Hanji comes into play, how the whole situation with Connie's mom is going to be handled. Obviously, Falco will not be fed to the mom, but I'm curious to see how they handle the situation with Connie. And then, oh yeah, I mean, the moment with Flock and Jean and just how that all went down, it's just quite crazy how the world's changing and how the cycle seems that it's going to continue regardless of Eren doing what he's doing. Because that's how it felt with the volunteers, is that having them submit, they aren't free. It's kind of like this still never-ending cycle. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking that part, but Flock saying he's acting upon Eren's will, kind of really making Eren look bad right now. But maybe this is what Eren wanted with like the people on the island. I'm not too sure. I mean, I guess Eren is committing genocide, so I guess at the end of the day, what are a few lives that are getting shot up by Flock instead of stomped on by Wall Titans? So I don't know. There's a whole lot to to unpack with this show right now. So, like I said, this show just continues to have me hooked and wonder what's going to happen next. And I really wonder what's going to happen next. Where could this possibly go from here, besides just us watching the world get destroyed little by little with each episode? I don't know. I'm excited to see how we continue to wrap up the show. It's a very good one. Very good show, and it continues to get better. So I don't really have anything else. I'm rambling at this point, so I'm going to wrap it up. If you enjoyed the video, please consider dropping a like to let me know you did. And if you haven't already and you'd like to stay up to date on all my future videos, please consider subscribing, ringing that bell, and you'll be notified every single time I upload. I also have a Patreon where I post full-length reactions of all the shows I'm watching on YouTube, so if you'd like to watch full-length episodes of Attack on Titan with me, or any other show I'm watching on YouTube, please consider checking out my Patreon. You will need your own legal copy of whatever the show it is you'd like to watch full length with me, so keep that in mind if you check it out. And yeah, if you have anything you want to leave in the comments, let me know. Talk about the episode. Feel free to do so. Spoiler free, of course. And yeah, until next week with the next episode of Attack on Titan. Hope you all have a fantastic week, and peace.